morning, good morning. I just had a very magical moment I wish I could have shared with you, but I'll tell you about it. A hummingbird just came right up over me in my patio here. It's a covered patio. And just came right up over me, checked me out, and said good morning, and then went on his way. So it's a beautiful way to start the show. So welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome. How are you doing? How is everybody doing? So good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's such a beautiful day here, doing some cleansing and clearing. Just woke up, so my voice is not waking up quite yet with me. Hopefully it will behave. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Hello. How are you today? I'll get a quick sip of tea and we'll get started here. Cleansing and clearing, cleansing and clearing. I love to start with the sage. So today we're going to talk about something that I've been thinking about for a while that came to me a little while back, is the I cans and the I can'ts. So we'll start that discussion here in just a moment. Come on in and get settled. And please join our discussion. Please share with others. And we always have such a great discussion. At the end, I am going to pull one card from the Namaste deck for a message for all of us. That's a very positive deck. So let's see what kind of message comes through. And I find it very interesting that every time I pull a card during a show, a good percentage of the time it relates to what we discussed that same day. So let's talk about today the cans and the can'ts. I've got some crystals I'm going to share with you that can help get past the can'ts, and we'll see what happens. So good morning, everybody. Hello, Paula. Good morning, Amy and Lisa. Hanif, welcome, and Crystal, Melashimi and Rachel. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Michael and Anitra, Connie, Julie. Wow, we've got a great crowd here. Welcome. Thanks for joining. All right. So the first question today, do you ever find yourself, or have you ever found yourself saying, I can't do something. I can't this or that, whatever the case may be. I know I've said it in the past. Have you said it? Do you say it have you said it recently, or do you say it a lot? I know some people, some family and friends say it a lot. So what are your answers to that? Do you say I can't with whatever behind it? I can't heal, or I can't meditate, or I can't make money, or I can't do this or that, whatever. Do you ever find yourself saying that? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Namaste. Thank you, Robert. Welcome, welcome. Come on in, everybody. And do you find yourself saying it a lot? I see it a lot on comments too, on posts, and videos, and just all over the place. There seems to be kind of a sense of a lack of belief in yourself for many, not specifically you, but for many. And we need to break that cycle, you know? Yeah. Hello, Brenda. Welcome. Amy, sometimes. Hi, Jamie. Good morning. And Margaret, good morning. Rachel, too often. Okay, we're going to work on that. Yeah. Can't bend over to pick up your shoes. Doctor's orders. Well, okay. Yeah. All right. Yes. If you're guided by a medical professional to not do something, then okay. You have the excuse. Doctor's orders. All right. Michael, only when you're under stress. That's interesting that you found that correlation with it. The stress factor sometimes puts up the blocks for us, protection mechanism. Yeah, I can see that too. Very interesting. Whether you tell yourself you can or you can't, either way, it's true. If you say, I can't, blah, 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 you're right, you can't. and won't. If you say, I can, whatever it is, you will. Whatever it is that you're telling yourself is going to come about. It's the law of attraction, and it's true. When you say, I can't, you've already defeated yourself. It's just, you already stopped the flow. It's just stopped in its tracks. And so oftentimes in certain circumstances, we might find ourselves saying, I can't, out of fear base, out of stress base, out of unbelief in ourself, out of unconfidence in ourself, out of uncertainty, for things that you really want to. Now, I'm talking about things that you want to. You say you can't, but but you want to. I think those are the main blocks of blocking the flow. So if you say you can't, then you won't. If you say you can, you will. So it's, before you learn something, oftentimes we feel we can't. We can't connect to our higher self. We can't connect to our angels. We can't connect to past loved ones. We can't make money. We can't do what we love and thrive. There's so many excuses out there. But once you start trusting in the process and trusting in your capabilities and trusting that it's going to work, once you start doing that, then you can start saying, I can, and you see results. But you need to start saying, I can, before you get to that point. Once you learn something, you know it to be true, and you know it without a doubt that you can do it. Like riding a bike. Before you started riding a bike, oh, I can't do that. I don't know, can't do that. But once you go through the wobbliness and the unsteadiness, and you finally do it once, then you realize you can. And it is a learning process with a lot of things. But break that cycle of saying, I can't. You've got to break the cycle of saying, I can't. That is one of the biggest keys. Even if you don't believe you can, stop saying, I can't. If it's something that you want, just delete it from your vocabulary. Stop saying, I can't, if it's something that you want. And if you find yourself doing so, stop, make a conscious effort, stop, retract it, rephrase it, and say, I can, I will. And rephrase your sentence. And go from there. You have to start believing that you can. You've got to start believing in yourself. You've got to have faith in yourself. And you've got to have faith in the universe that it will provide the results of whatever it is that you want. Also, I say it, I hear it a lot. I do. I hear it a lot. But whatever you tell yourself it becomes truth. Whatever you tell yourself becomes truth. Affirmations are so powerful. And you know that I wrote 52 affirmations, and they're so powerful. And find some affirmations that work for you to break the can't cycle. I think it's Radley Valentine that has the retract, delete on something that, if you say something that is negative, retract it, delete it, and rephrase it. I can't remember exactly his saying on that, but it's true. The more you say you can't, the more you won't with whatever it is. You can't heal yourself. You can't meditate. You can't focus. You can't sleep. You can't, whatever. Whatever it is you say you can't, you won't until you start to believe that you will. Let's see what your thoughts are so far. Hi, Brenda. Sorry, it's just joined in late. I'm probably behind in the comments, but we're talking about can't and can, and the idea of changing your thought process behind saying I can't, because I can't really hold you back so much, so very much, yeah. Connie, I can't comes up when you're exhausted. That makes sense too. And you really have to listen to your body when you are tired and when you need to rest and when you need to take a break. That is so very important. Say, okay, I can later after I rest. Maybe rephrase that. If you have something you want to do and you're exhausted and you're tired or you need to rest or you need to take a break, say I can and I will after I rest. Rephrase it. Because if you say I can't, then you've already blocked that energy. It's harder to get past. Rephrase it. Work around how you're feeling through the situation of whatever it is. And remind yourself over and over and over. If it's something that you truly, truly, truly want, remind yourself over and over and over, I can do this. I'm strong, I can do this, I can do this, whatever it is. Yes, Lisa, I know the power of our words have so much power. Yes, stay positive and keep can attitude. Yeah, our words and thoughts have so much power over us. It's incredible. It really is. It is so incredible, the power over it. Amy, you can't detach easily. Start restructuring that and say, yes, I can, and do your detachment exercises, cleansing, clearing, releasing, letting go, asking your spirit guides to help you do your cleansing and clearing practices. And I do this in that motion because to me that's the cleansing, detaching motion, dusting the cords off, cutting the cords, whatever it is. So rephrase it and rethink of it differently. So that's probably going to be part of your homework today, is rethink of how you can restructure your sentences of the can'ts into cans if it's something that you want. Yeah. Connie, I try to change it to I can't right now. Try to change it so you don't say can't. I can do it later. That's more positive because can't is very negative. And you want to keep a positive flow in your words and your thoughts. Yeah, correct, Amy. Yeah, I agree. Hi, Becky. Welcome, everybody, for joining us. Hello, Carol. Good morning, Vina. Welcome, Mary. Hello, everybody. Yes. Hello, hello. Anna, welcome. And Debbie. Mary, you agree? Yeah. There's so much power in our words and our thoughts. And really, this is something, it's very, very simple, this little concept of the cans and the can'ts. But it is very hard for us to switch, to make that conscious effort every time to make that switch. And if you can, it makes a huge difference. It really does. Cancel, delete, cancel, clear, delete. Thank you, Carol. I knew that you would know that. Radley's little saying. Yes. Cancel, clear, delete. That's awesome. Perfect. Sorry, little Emma's over there barking at something. I have no idea what. So, yeah, that's good. Rephrase it to something positive. Rephrase it. Emma, what's the matter? Connie, yes, so true. I can is a powerful statement. I can't do some activities because I've had surgery. I can rest and recover so I have more time in your life. See, there you go. That's beautiful. I just got chills. Yeah, that's beautiful. You, in your recovery period, you can have more time in your life to do the things that you love later, and that's okay. And you can wait till the time is right. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yes, I can do that later. Love that. Yeah. And Amy, good. Yes, yes. And Carol, instead of I can't, say I will. Yes, perfect. That's right. Perfect. I will do this later. I can and will do this later. Yeah, whatever. Whatever it is for you, whatever you're focusing on, whatever you want, restructure it, rephrase it, and repeat it often. Start to believe it. Start to feel it. Start to know it. That this is possible, that it will happen. It will happen. You have to have that positive flow. The positive flow, yeah. Oh, Connie, I'm so glad. You know, I find so oftentimes that my discussions really affect some in profound ways for whatever reason. And I'm given my guidance through my angels of what to talk about. And this has been sitting on the desk. It was supposed to be last week's talk, but I thought so very powerfully we needed that peace meditation last week instead. So it got shelved for a week, but it was still in the works. So all my talks eventually come out, and when they do, I feel it's meant for whoever it's meant for. So I'm glad. It's helpful. It makes me happy. So you can heal yourself. You can make money. You can do the things that you love. You can connect in a deeper level. You can do, it's infinite. It's infinite, just like you. You can do whatever you want. It might not be right now. You can do it later. It's okay. But take out the words I can't from your vocabulary. Just clear, cancel, delete, whatever the 3 words are. Take it out of your vocabulary. Say, it's gone. It's no longer there. Yeah. I want to share with you some crystals, as I know a lot of you have crystals, that can help with this. But I also want to read you something also on this subject. First off, I'll read you these 2 little short paragraphs. One's a short paragraph, and one is homework assignment. Okay, so the human mind and ego put the restrictions of the cants upon you. It is a product of thousands of years of negative conditioning and human existence, and it is up to you to retrain your mind to break the barrier of the cants and turn it around to the cans. Okay? So this is your homework for today, and then I'll show you some crystals that you can work with also to break that cycle of the cants. Take some reflection time and think about how many self-limiting beliefs that you have right now. It can be related to money, to health, to career, to family, relationships, or anything else. Next, make a list that are things that are important to you, but you have put off for various reasons. Then write a specific affirmation to achieve or obtain the top thing on your list. Place that affirmation in places where you will see it often. Say it often, several times a day, so you start to train your mind in believing you will receive or achieve what you want. And here are some examples of affirmations. And I'm going to take a picture of this and put it in the comments when I'm finished. So you can read the homework, and here are some affirmations. I believe in myself. I am capable of doing all I want. I am filled with abundance in all aspects of my life. I am creative and create my own beautiful life. I can do it. Simple. I can do it. I will accomplish everything I set out to do. I trust my inner wisdom to provide guidance. And this is in, for those of you who have this book, Spirit of the Crystal Ray, it's on page 121. So that's your homework assignment today. For those of you who don't have the book, I'm going to take a picture of the action for that. And take some time and really do some reflection work on this. It's something that if you can break that cycle, you can move mountains in your life. You can see profound changes and shifts in energy if you can take out that negative word and replace it with positive. It can really, really make a huge, huge difference in whatever it is that you want. So, simple steps. There is work involved because all things worthwhile do take time and effort, and learning involved. You're learning to go about it a different way. This is a learning phase. It's a learning process. You're learning how to go about it a different way. So there is learning involved. But once you make it a habit, and you know to be true, excuse me, know without a doubt for these things to be true and to occur, then you're going to manifest them and see them. So, yeah. Okay. Let me show you the crystals and tell you which ones are really good to break these cycles. Okay, so first I'm going to show you is Tiger Eye. It's a powerhouse full of energy for confidence. It's good for manifestation, really good for manifestation. It's one of the most powerful ones for manifestation. But it also is very, very good for confidence and self-power, reclaiming that self-power. And I tell you what, I've meditated with this, and afterwards I feel like I can do and accomplish anything and everything I ever set out to do. It is an amazing powerhouse. Pyrite. Really is. Try meditating with it, or try holding it for periods of time every day. Somebody in our group, Crystalline Sage, recently worked with a pyrite and had amazing results. Very powerful. Very good. Very powerful. So pyrite is one of those. Also, sunstone. Again, very high energy, brings in the confidence, brings in the self-power, brings in the assurance that you need to break those blocks, those boundaries, those self-limiting beliefs about whatever it is that you're dealing with. Sunstone. Really good combination, all of these. Both of these are also connected to sun energy, and sun energy brings in abundance of not only energy for your physical body, but for your mental state, re-stimulates the thinking and the clarity and the everything that you have going on. It's a stimulation. The sun energy is a stimulation, and these two hold that energy. So try them. And any of these things too, go in our group Crystalline Sage, and if you're not in there already, go ask to join. Go in there and share with us your results of your experiences. Tiger Eye also holds the sun, the power of the sun, also a manifestor crystal, but also helps you break the blocks of the self-limiting beliefs, and also at the same time, it helps you protect yourself from negative energy, which I forgot to tell you that pyrite does also. So Tiger Eye, really good for that. You don't have to have all of these. Try what you have if you have any of these. If you don't have any of these, structure your words like we had mentioned earlier. Carnelian, really good to help you energize yourself. When you feel energized, you feel good. You feel like you can accomplish things. Really good to bring in the carnelian for creativity and self-confidence and energy. Carnelian. I wear it a lot. I do, just about every day. I tell you, last night, the full moon really affects my sleeping patterns. And last night I didn't sleep much at all, a couple hours maybe at that. And the carnelian, I believe, really, really helps me with my energy. If I didn't have that, I would be like, I wouldn't be on right now. I would be just like, bleh. So I feel it really, really helps with the energetic stimulation, you know. Next is citrine. Citrine, also a good for abundance, but really good for bringing in self-joy, self-acceptance, focusing on the self, confidence, belief in yourself, self-love, all of those things that you might find lacking when you throw out the cant words. So citrine, really good for that. Beautiful energy. It's energetic, but not as energetic as those other first four I've shown you as far as boosting your energy. It can and it will, but it's not so much of a powerhouse in that way. It's more so in a powerhouse of helping you feel good, like in a happy mood, a joyful mood, good with yourself, and really good for abundance. Really, really good for abundance. So citrine. And clear quartz, the mega daddy of all crystals, to help all things find, all things positive and pure. It heals all things. It helps all things. It helps you get past all things. Use this with whatever it is that you need to accomplish. Clear quartz. A lot of people have clear quartz in their collection, and it's easily obtainable. It's probably the easiest thing to find around the world, and it's probably the most abundant around the world, and there's a reason for that. It's very, very positive. So it's an amplifier of energy and can be used for anything you wish, anything at all. So let's see your comments here, and I'm going to pull a card from the Namaste deck. Any final thoughts on this? Yes, Rochelle, you can shift the way you think. Absolutely. Yeah. It takes time. It takes effort. That's okay. That's okay. But if you're consciously aware of it, you'll become more aware of it. And eventually you'll get to that point where it's just automatic. Yeah. Pyrite. Love the pyrite. Hey, Mary. Can I do one for you? I'm not sure what you're asking for. Are you talking about a card? When I pull cards on this show, it's just a universal message for all, for the group today and those who watch later. Yeah. I love that, Connie. I will allow myself to say I can. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Ha ha ha. Awesome, awesome. There you go. Okay, so the card message today is from Namaste. Beautiful messages, very positive. And let's see what they have to say today. And any other questions or comments before we wrap it up today. If you missed last week's peace ceremony, please watch the replay. It's on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. It's never too late to send peace. And Wednesday is our check-in chat, where there's no real formal agenda, but we're just checking in to see how everyone is doing, just to see how everyone's doing, because it's been so crazy times for so long. So it's just an informal check-in chat, just hanging out with friends, basically. And Thursday, Crystal Sale Thursday. I sell crystals on Thursday on my Facebook page. I've moved the time to about 9-ish a.m. Pacific time because of the heat. It's easier for me to function where I've moved my show. So it will probably be like that throughout the summer. And those of you who didn't come in right at the beginning, I wanted to share with you, before I share this card with you, a very special experience I had. I just turned on the record button, or right before I turned on the record button, I should say, a hummingbird came through right up above me, right before me, and was hovering at me, just kind of like checking me out. And then he zoomed away, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's a beautiful, beautiful experience. I wanted to share that with you. I love the beautiful experiences that we have out here when I have our discussions out here. So yeah, Connie, check and see if you have a carnelian or any of these other crystals that we have discussed today. Yeah, see if they're in your collection. So yes, you too, Amy. And Nadim, hello. And Lisa, hello. Welcome. If you just came in, watch the replay. So today's card, she does have some amazing artwork in her cards. Today's card is called The Blessing of Patience, and I'm going to read that to you. A blessing comes disguised as a setback or delay. This card is confirmation that you are on the right path. With patience and perseverance, you will reach your goal. All is accomplished in perfect time. And I find this just so perfect because we did talk about Sometimes it takes time, but you've got to restructure your thinking and your words. And you will see your goals shift. You will see your goals manifest. And you know, if you release that word "I can't," if you block it out of your vocabulary, if you delete it from your vocabulary, take "I can't" out of your life, replace it with "I will," "I can," and you'll see things change in a very, very positive way. Really, I think this is just a perfect message today. Beautiful message, and reassurance that things will come, things will change. You've got to restructure your words and your thoughts. That will help tremendously. And it will help things move along quicker also. It will help things move along quicker. Yeah. So good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. So thank you for joining me. When I am finished, I will post the homework assignment, the picture of the paragraph of the homework assignment from the Spirit of the Crystal Ray of today's homework, and start working on your thoughts and your vocabulary, and try and restructure how you think about things and how you say things for whatever it is that you want to do and accomplish, so that you take the can'ts out and put the cans in. So thank you all for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Please share this with others who would like to join our group, our community, and our discussions. And I hope to see you all on Wednesday. All right. See you soon. Namaste.